What's up, everyone? I'm C.O. Connolly. It's the day of the Cult Classic Convention. It's still early. It's like 5:30. I'm still at home. I haven't left quite yet. I gotta go over and grab me a coffee. And then I'm gonna go over and grab my mother. And then we're gonna head out to the convention center to set up. My dog is freaking out because she knows I'm leaving and she's not having any of it. But it's day one. It's still early, so all I got now is I'm getting ready to head out, and the next time you'll see me, I'll be setting up my booth. All right.
Off break, I would love to say thank you. If it wasn't for you, me and Elise would not have met. I remember trying to get you on the film and trying to get you more money, and she was the AD, and I was known as Brink's asshole manager, and yeah, I thought you were a bitch.
The hearse and fire truck are part of the Scream Hollow Wicked Halloween Park. They're located near Austin, Texas. Both of these vehicles were fully operational and were driven to the convention center. Apparently I can't speak right now, but they were pretty cool. I loved seeing this. It was awesome. Okay, I know I didn't get a lot of footage for day one, but whew, it was great. I got the one girl. But oh man, it was great. I was surprised by how many books I sold already day one. Yeah, it was a blast. So now we got 2 more days left. I'm already afraid that I'm gonna sell out, but you know, that's okay. It's always a good thing, right? So we got 2 more days. I'm gonna try to get a little more footage. Don't expect to see any celebrities. That's all I can say. Any of the actors and stuff like that, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't think I'm gonna turn on my camera, you know, for them and stuff like that, because I think that's just rude. Plus, not only that, but I can't guarantee that they're gonna let me keep any of that footage. So, day 2, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is my table set up here. The skeleton my son named Sid holds the postcards. I've got the corpse hands that of course are used as the stands for my books. And of course I got one as a decoration because I had one extra, but that's okay. And then of course I've got my author bio poster. Now, of course, Saturday was busier than Sunday was, but I forgot to bring my camera. So on Sunday, I just kind of set it up and kind of let it record for a little while. This woman here across from me, she had some pretty cool stuff. And then, of course, Leatherface just walked by if you saw him. But Sunday was mostly people watching. And of course, I moved the camera around. I had to cut out the few times that my mom was shown because my mom doesn't want to be on the internet. So I had to cut her out anytime she's seen. But you'll see like part of her sleeve sometimes. And, but, you know, some people, they'd just walk by. I'd say hi and, you know, they'd keep going. Saturday was a good one because a lot of the times when people would actually come by and I'd be like, hey, how you doing? It's like they felt obligated then to come over to the table. But Sunday seemed like anybody who actually had like the full weekend pass, those people actually went back for anything that they actually wanted to buy. And I felt like anybody who bought my book was going to buy my book. Now, I did sell books on Sunday, but not as many as I did for the rest of the weekend.
Read the description. How's the convention go for you so far?
So far, it's been great. Yeah.
I'm just wandering around. I just got here.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yes. Now, that guy, I don't think I actually saw him again throughout the rest of the convention, but whatever, I got other sales. Hi. Good.
Don't let it cool off. When the horror reading is
Serial killers.
all right.
Isn't that the best way, right?
Absolutely.
A little more realistic.
So is this like same character in every book?
This one here is a series. So this is book 1, book 2 of that series, and then that one's all by itself.
Gotcha. There's another guy who does a lot of horror writing, and he's in San Antonio. I think he's in San Antonio.
Oh my god. We're running out of
My favorite Thanksgiving
now.
She won't let me
Yeah,
wear
but I
for
can't
Thanksgiving
believe
anymore.
that.
Her niece is like terrified of all things. It's like all these shirts just for special occasions. I don't have to just wear horror cons.
Sometimes I wonder if it's actually lying about being low on 80, but I guess it's probably Oh, you have my cell phone. Give me it. I'm off the internet.
Now, of course, you caught a slight glimpse of my mother in that little clip there, but you can see how loud the music is. So that's why I had to do the voiceover and take out a lot of the noise in there because of it. But oh man, you can't sit with us. I loved that shirt. My mom bought one. It was actually pretty funny. She hates horror, but man, she loved that shirt. It was pretty great. Hi, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Doing all right. Well,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Oh, you want both? That's one of the signs.
That's awesome. That's what everybody's saying. Oh, you want both of us? I'm like, yeah.
All right, $20. No, I'm just kidding.
With the autograph?
Oh, well, I'm folding this the same way. I gotta fold it.
Oh, here, now you gotta take one of these too. You gotta take one. There you go. Thank you.
It needs to be going up like this.
Go on my horror page.
Oh, nice. Now, that guy did get a picture of both me and my mother, and he did post it on Facebook. At first, she was a little like, oh no, I don't want to be on the internet, because she doesn't have any social media, but, she's in her 60s, so that's just how that works out. But once she realized how he had posted it and the way he had posted it, she was okay with that because it actually helped me out in the long run. So she was okay with it. And I was like, oh, thank God, because I didn't want to have to contact him and go, is there any way that you could take that down? Because my mom does not like being on the internet. Now, I do have her on my Instagram. I asked her if it was okay to post that picture on my Instagram before I posted it. So if you look at my Instagram, there is a picture of my mom, my dad, and my son, all of us together, but you'd actually have to find it in order to see it. But anyway, that guy was actually awesome. All I have to say is that as soon as I figure out what the name of his horror page is, I'm giving him mad props because that guy is amazing. I have been sitting on Facebook at 81 likes on my page for 3 years. That guy managed to double my like count on Facebook overnight. Like from Sunday to like Monday, I literally had doubled my count. And I want to give all the props to this guy that I possibly can because of that. Now, I will tell you that a lot of the sound and stuff that I really, really wanted to take out, which absolutely had nothing to do with any of the music or anything, was the couple next to us. they seemed to be arguing a lot, and I didn't notice it till I went and watched the video back that they were arguing. And I caught a lot of it because the microphone on my camera picks up a lot of background noise, and that just happened to be one of them. But so I turned the camera this way because if you look in that corner over there where you see those people coming out from behind the black curtain and stuff, the celebrities were back that way. So I was trying to see if I couldn't catch like one of them walking by or something like that. But I don't know if I did. I know they kept going in and out of there. And every so often, I think they were standing like right where the skeleton is. But at one time, they were standing over there, but it was like Saturday, and they were hanging out in that corner. And I was like, dang, I cannot believe I forgot my camera this day. But so, and a lot of the sound too, I'm snacking because like a lot of people were looking at a lot of the other merchandise and stuff. So I'm sitting there snacking, and you can hear me messing with the packaging to the pretzels that I was eating. Plus I kept drinking the water. But now a lot of people were just walking by, which was fine. And I made sure to engage anybody that walked by just in case they were going to stop in and, pick up a book. But the books that I did sell on Sunday were all sold to other people that were at the convention, whether they be volunteers or other vendors. So it was actually pretty awesome, and I like say all around good day.
How you doing? Say it again?
To be a writer, isn't it?
Oh, you're telling me.
You got a card?
Hello again. This is your last.
Okay, that guy was another vendor, and what he ended up doing was he ended up following me on Facebook as well. So, and I ain't gonna hate on the other vendors who were coming over there to follow me on Facebook. I don't even care. Facebook, I don't get a lot in the algorithm, so it really doesn't bother me. I get a lot more engagement on Instagram, even though they're owned by each other. But whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. That's all I have to say. This convention was actually a lot of fun.
Get that? Sure did.
Now, of course, I had to get the kid who was running around with the chainsaw and kept getting everybody. I loved that. And those are celebrities in that corner, and I was afraid I was going to lose some of the footage, so I had to get away from them as fast as I could. Well, that's it. That's the whole convention all weekend. Of course, I'm rubbing my eyes because it's early in the morning here. But it was a lot of fun. I sold more books Friday and Saturday than I did on Sunday, but that's okay. I was expecting the sales on Sunday to be on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday to be my biggest days. But it turned out that Friday and Saturday were my biggest days, and Sunday was pretty slow. And I'm okay with that. I managed to exceed my goal again, similar to what I had done at the Scarydad's convention. So exceeding my goal, my sales goal, is more than I could, ever ask for. And that's exactly all I wanted. And I did get, I think there's one clip where I actually got the back of a celebrity as he was walking by. But I was afraid that anytime that they were hanging out in that corner, if they saw that I had the camera on them, that somebody was going to send their manager over and tell me I had to delete the footage or something, So I was really afraid. And that's why at one point my camera is just facing that direction. And it's actually really nonchalant because it's sitting between my mom and I, kind of faced in that direction. And the screen is actually pointed straight up so that I can look down at it. And you can't even tell that it's actually on. So that was the one thing that I was actually trying to do. I was trying to see if I couldn't catch any of them. There was, at one time, there was a guy that was over there when I was talking about that I was trying to catch the celebrities. There was a guy over there, and another celebrity walked up to him, and then they both walked by. So I did catch a few of them on there, and nobody noticed, and it's okay. I just don't want to, cross a boundary because I know that they're people too. And I don't want to be that one person where it's like, oh my God, here's my camera. Oh, here, I can do it. I can do it because it's sitting right here. It's like, here's my camera in your face. Oh, tell me all about you. Because there were a couple of times where, they were walking up to do a panel and you could hear somebody because we were literally right there by the doors. So if they walked by on that side, you could literally hear people going, oh my God, can I get a picture with you? Well, these conventions, you have to pay to take pictures with these people. And a lot of them, they won't do that. They just wait to see them in the hallway or, walk into the bathroom or something, which was really creepy because twice one of the women got that. And it was like, seriously, guys? Don't be weird. And as a matter of fact, I have it accessible this time. So I've got this here. We all got one of these. I was so excited. So we all got one of these, so you get to see all the celebrities and stuff that were actually there. And then, I was put in the little thingy, and I was like, yay! Oh man, it was so great. And then all these, okay, and then you hear the part where Brink Stevens' manager, so she was doing like a vow renewal between her manager and his wife and stuff like that. And he starts talking about her. I'm sorry, it was funny. And then there was one panel where they were sitting there talking, and my mom is kind of, sometimes she's, that real conservative. I'm just going to put it that way. And not conservative like in the political sense, but more like, there's certain things you just don't say in public. So when there was a guy talking about one of the movies he was doing and they gave him a prosthetic penis, and he keeps saying the word penis. And she's like, how many more times is he going to say that word? And I'm just sitting there laughing because the whole situation was funny. The story that he was telling was funny because he was talking about how heavy the prosthetic was. And he was trying to keep it on. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. The language is just kind of that thing. It's normal because a lot of the horror films are a little vulgar. They always have, cuss words and stuff in it. And my mom's not that kind of person. Like, I never heard cuss words come out of my parents' mouths growing up. They just didn't do it. Like, I think I was like 10 before I even knew what a cuss word was. And that was because one of my friends was like, oh my God, you know what I heard? So I never heard that stuff growing up. And it wasn't, public schools is what gets these kids saying these things. So anyway, so of course, as you hear these people talk about this, she's like, oh, do they have to talk like that? It's like, okay, you work in an office and I've heard you say the F word at least twice, but at work to somebody else, never to me. But anyway, my mom's funny that way. So anyway, she's actually really fun to hang out with, but she doesn't like being, blasted on the internet, which is fine. I get that. She has that sense of, I don't want to be on the internet type deal. And I'm okay with that. So I don't want to, put her in any situation. So a lot of the cuts and stuff like that you see in the video is me cutting her out as she's, headed out that way to walk around just a little bit, because sitting in those seats is actually really difficult to do all day long. So she'll go around the front of the table and I'll catch her. So I cut that part out. She'll be coming back around the table and I'll catch her. So I cut that out. There's a couple of times where she's just talking to me off to the side and I cut that out. And I cut out a whole clip where I was actually trying to get the booth behind her. And I cut out the entire clip because she was standing there and she kept giving me this look. And I was like, okay, I'll get rid of it. So I cut out the whole clip. Now, I do want to tell you, I absolutely did. Okay, which I'm going to try to hide this for just a second. I absolutely had to buy something from the booth next to us. Okay, I was enthralled with the toys that they had. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a toy person, but this one particular item, I had to have it. I saw two people pick it up after I had seen it, and I was like, no, I have to have it. So I walked over and I purchased it. Now, the first thing I am going to do is take off my vendor tag. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to take that off because I have it sitting there. and I have to show this to you, okay? Is this not the most adorable thing you have ever seen? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, it is the cutest little thing. Now, I am going to try to see what I can do, if I can show you what it does. Now, okay, you see my dog right there. She does not like this, so she may actually get up and come over here. But I'm going to see if I can't show you what it does. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Oh, I love it so much. I thought this was the cutest thing. And all day Saturday, I kept holding on to it. And my mom was like, would you put that down? It's so creepy. And then, of course, when I brought it back and put it in the hotel room, she told me, she says, if that thing goes off in the middle of the night, it's going out into the hallway. I don't care. So, anyway, that's it. I got day one. I got some of day one because you see like the Vine girl. That was day one where she was standing in front of the table. So that was day one. I got a little bit of that. And then I got busy. And then Saturday I was busy. So me not having my camera really didn't matter. And then Sunday you caught a few times where some people came over to talk to me. So I got day one and I got day three because day two, I forgot my camera, but I managed to do a intro to day two, but I didn't get any footage from day two and I didn't get an intro to day three, but either way, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. If you want to sell your books and you're trying to find the best way to do it, your option is always to try to find a convention that you can go to and be a vendor. Sign up. Don't be scared. Because I will tell you that my first one, I was terrified. So just do it. Get it over with. Have fun with it. And, that's it. That's all I can say. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and now Facebook, because I'm posting on Facebook more now that I have, more followers. So Facebook, Instagram, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you know every time that I upload. I did just take photos this past weekend for the cover of Fundamental Affair, and I will be revealing that cover. I might reveal the cover art, like tease it from the computer image that I'm going to get. I might actually tease that on Instagram, so make sure you're following me there. But either way, that's it, and I will see y'all later. Bye!